And next to Neil. Lily pad.
Okay, everybody, I want you to open up the first blank page of your journal. Focus on it.
I can't be seen.
Seth, focus on it. Seth, focus on it. So, what you're going to be doing is interviewing the person next to you. And before I get going on that, is that we're going to be looking at how to properly cite our claims within our English class. Okay? So when we use quotes in our English class. So yesterday I had you guys use quotes to help you with the questions that I gave you, right? And you guys did all right. You guys pulled out some really good quotes, but I want you to make claims before that. So making claims is like an argument. Okay? Making claims is an argument. Okay? So you're going to open up. The first thing we're going to do is our warm-up. So everybody's to the first page? Yeah. Everybody's to the first page? The first open page. Well, first blank page. Seth? First blank page. And what you're going to ask the person next to you is, what is the most important issue in the world today? And why? And what you're going to do is write the quote from that person in your own journals. Okay? So you're going to say, for instance, Peter said, whatever Peter says. Does that make sense? Yeah. Jordan, who are you going to interview? Gabriel. Who are you interviewing? Who are you interviewing?
Michael Jackson.
Tony. The person next to you. Seth. Okay? And you guys know, right? So, I'm going to give you guys 5 minutes. I want this side to interview this side first. Okay? This side to interview this side first. And Seth, you're going to interview Tony first. And you are writing exactly what they said.
Okay.
In quotes. Now, when I say in quotes look like this.
Yeah.
And they would say, for instance, Peter said, the quote. Is that clear? So as you see that all started, you can even start this right now, if you already know who you're going to interview. You know who you're interviewing?
Yeah, I'm not
Jordan said, comma, in quotes.
I know.
So, 5 minutes.
Interesting.
Make sure, listen up, make sure you explain why. Why is that the most important issue in the world? Why is that the most important issue?
Tony. What's our what else?
And why?
Why?
Keep going, Tony. I heard you say something. What was it?
I was born at fun.
That's what the most important thing in the world is? And why is that important? Why is that important to you?
It's important.
No, but like, what about being a Titan is important to you? Yeah, it's a direct quote.
Okay.
If you think you're done, I want the person that was interviewed to look at that quote. Is it exactly what you said? Read it.
Once again, let's decide. What's so time? Tony,
Perfect.
what
You have the why?
do you feel?
You said why?
What do you feel like?
Okay. If you guys are done.
No.
Nope. show it to him. You need to write things that he says. No, the question was, what is the most important thing in the world today? He said being born to a time. As time.
Yeah, that is
You need to write that. Write that first.
I don't know what you mean.
So you would say, Tony said,
Tony
comma,
said, wait, we need to record this.
You guys good? Okay, now we need to switch.
What's your purpose in your life?
Direct quotes. So you're interviewing, make sure it's perfect. And why? I mean, it's the one sentence one. Why? That's why? Oh.
So I just forgot what you think. What do you do for fun?
That's a good start, though. Great.
What do I do for fun?
Start with quotes.
Mostly just chill.
Issue in the world today.
Okay, then. What do you do for
Yeah. So
when you say
hunger, poverty, racism, there's a lot of issues in the world, right? What do you think is the one that sticks out to you the most? When you think about things, what do you wish would change?
Lying to other
Where's she?
good at that?
Yes, I am good at that.
The drought. That's a good one.
No.
You can't keep the food there. Can you give her a statement to write? She needs you to write us.
What do you
She needs to write something.
What do
You got this.
Favorite show.
Yes.
Big Bang Theory. Big Bang Theory.
You're citing the expert, which is no, so you give me. Now you give her this. Now you can.
What do you like? That's mine.
Where's yours?
It's on that book.
On his? He's
That's
supposed to.
mine.
No, that's mine.
Oh, where is his interview? He's supposed to write yours.
Oh.
This is it.
So he's supposed to write yours and yours. You're supposed to write his.
Oh, okay.
2 minutes. Make sure that it's perfect. See what you got.
No.
We really have to listen to music.
No, not today.
Okay, what was it?
Michael Jackson. Question is, what's the most important excuse you use in the world? What's the best excuse you've ever used?
Watching TV.
I said excuse.
Okay, is everybody complete?
No, I don't get this.
It's okay.
Is this the 22nd?
You were supposed to ask him the question, which was,
And then
what is the
step
most important
21st.
issue in the world today? He's like, you guys have
From the work.
Now, I'm going to give you 3 minutes for each one of you individually to paraphrase what they said in your own words.
Wow.
You're going to take what they gave you, and you're going to write in your own words what they said. Not taking what they said. You know, so you're not going to say, for instance, Tony, listen up. Gabriel said, can I say this? Do you mind if I say this? Okay. Terrorism. Because the terrorists are killing people for no reason. So now, Jordan will say, Gabriel thinks that the most important issue in the world today is terrorism, and he has to write in his own words because he's afraid of people getting killed. Okay? That's paraphrasing what the quote is saying. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So you're gonna write what they said in a different way, in your words. Is that clear? Yeah, we're good. Everybody, give me a thumbs up if you understand it. You thumbs up? You understand? Okay. Get to it. 3 minutes. Find out what you do. Just write whatever you think is the biggest issue in the world is. Did you write what you put as the biggest issue?
The biggest issue was
Did you write it down?
yeah.
Just the way the room's set up. I'm sorry.
I'm so.
Please don't look back there though. Just focus on what you did. You did it already? I see.
He likes.
Because, well, you can't just have this.
Okay.
Oh, his materials are here.
Okay.
He's afraid that she's continue the line, maybe?
Right.
What can you guess you want me to score? How are you doing? Is that this? Is that what? There is not enough water to support some certain areas. So you should be able to finish. What do you do for fun? It's her. You're using another quote. Don't use the quote. Just have to use your own words.
I just did.
No, that's you just look at me, please. Don't put a quote as your words. If it's your words, don't put quotes.
So.
I didn't put Coke.
I'm looking forward to
she
we have the many days of it. I'm just going to check the 9/11.
Okay.
What's the temperature? Yeah, Donald Trump. The issue is Donald Trump is trying to make this. Actually,
Get out your little French reading. Focus on you. You have it.
I did. That's flat.
So the date. If you have finished, if you feel comfortable with it, and you just have your legs in here,
I already get this out.
I want you to get out the little prints from yesterday. If you need an extra copy, let me know.
He said Donald Trump. How we spell this? Donald Trump. Donald Trump. Donald Trump.
So you're done? Yeah, the little prints. The little prints that I gave you yesterday.
Yeah.
No, you're gonna look at. We're gonna look at it a different way, okay? Because I'm asking you questions. We're gonna continue working on finding evidence and supporting our claims. So I'm gonna turn on the projector.
Oh yeah.
Can I have my resource manager help me out?
No, I'm the worksheet manager.
I said the resource manager. He's gonna pass out a graphic organizer. And in this graphic organizer, we're gonna look at two people. Who are the two people that we already met in the story? Seth. Who were the two people that we met in the story yesterday?
We met the pilot, Little Prince, and the grown-ups.
Okay, so let's focus on the pilot and the Little Prince. Okay, but the grown-ups were mentioned. That's good. And what we're gonna look at is the similarities between the pilot and the Little Prince and the differences already in the first 2 chapters. Okay? So, can you see this? Similarities, differences? It looks just like this. I want you to put your name, the date, and the period where it says class.
Why did you jump 1 through 5?
Because we're going to continue using this worksheet for other chapters as well.
Do you have a complete series now?
That's the whole book.
Really? Where?
In my bag.
Can you give it to us?
In a bit. Next, can we all look at the first box that's already filled out for us? It's the similarities, okay? And can someone read this for me? Can I have a volunteer? Joshua. Can you read the first box for me?
They both landed in the desert from the sky. Then he added, so you fell out of the sky too.
So which part is the quote? Someone other than those two, because they've been answered so much. Which part is the quote in this, Gabriel?
So you fell out of the sky.
Perfect. This is the quote. As you can see, his claim is first, right? He said the similarity between the little prince and the pilot is that they both fell from the sky. They both landed in the desert from the sky. Okay? And this is the quote that supports that claim. Does that make sense? Okay. A difference between the little prince and so what we're doing? We have a worship. A difference between the little prince and the pilot is that the pilot was running out of water. Okay? The pilot landed there, he had only how many days of water? 8. He had 8 days of water. Okay? So the pilot, you can write this in as I go, was running out of water. And I know this because the pilot said, for me, it was a matter of life or death. I had only enough water for 8 days. So my claim was that the pilot was running out of water. The little prince was not.
He had a big bottle of water.
No, he didn't seem like it bothered him.
You can't race.
I know. I'll be right there. So did we see what we're going to be doing? We're going to try to find similarities and differences. Okay? Can we think possibly of another similarity between the prince and the pilot? Just off the top of your head from what we read yesterday. Anybody? Think back. How about, were they both far away from home?
Yes.
They were both far away from home. So similarity would be both.
I think that Flint is an alien.
Maybe.
I'm not saying it.
You don't know yet, right? You don't know yet. Both are away.
I'm just putting it out there. That's so regular. Alien. Place. Sound.
Both are far away from home. So what I would like you to do is to look with the person next to you. Try to find a quote that helps support this claim. So we're going to look into the article. Joshua, when she gets back, but for now you can look for you. Okay? So really what we're doing is we're going to look for a quote that helps support the claim that both are far away from home. Both are far away from home. After you guys are able to find a quote, okay, I'll give you guys 6 minutes. Sound good? If you guys are both looking at different parts of the story. Think about when they crashed into the desert. Look around that time, okay? In your packets. I'll come around and support you guys.
Why does it say both ran away from home?
Both were far away from home.
Far from it.
Oh, run.
The camera is.
I know. I'm afraid I don't want to get it. You can do it. I know. I feel it.
This one hurt.
With your partner, try to find the ones. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pass out some Post-its. And I want you guys as a team to write down some quotes that you think are good. And what you do is when you're ready, I want you to stick up your quotes underneath the claim.
Okay.
Can we do that? Are you guys doing alright?
Mm-hmm.
I need to catch up here. Which one? This one's already done. This one's done. I'm waiting for this. They were both far away from home. And you're going to find quotes. You're not writing funny things on there.
No.
Okay. Did you show your partner? Yes. Good. You guys have books here or no? Maybe you can help by writing it. Is it a quote?
Mm-hmm.
Is there a quote from the story?
Where's the planet? Planet Earth.
The quote is coming from directly from the story. Where's that from?
Yes. Only bracket. And then he fell.
If you have quotes for each one, it's like a whole sentence. Hey buddy, sit down. Change your stuff. Joshua,
Yes, they keep
are we looking at it?
word that.
Okay. What I would prefer you doing now is write that letter and try to look at the story for finding quotes that support that they're both far away from home. You have your story. Where's your story? You need a pencil? Here, use the eraser on that one. Finding your story. If you need another one, let me know. I really like the way you guys are working. We're coming around passing out tickets to those who I think are really on top of their stuff. So, all friends, here you go. Good job. Right, you're gonna find quotes and you're gonna put it on the Post-it to see if you can support that claim. So the claim is both are far away from home. How do we know this? Where in the story does it say that? Write it down your answer.
Can I say that now?
You can whisper it. No. Okay, that's for who? Okay, so that's one quote. That helps with that. And then maybe find one for the pilot. How much is that? I need you guys to have to work table.
Not the fire sticky note. I'm gonna do something for the sticky note. If you find it.
So the quote for us is anything in the story can be a quote. You make it a quote. So we're directly quoting from the story. Now, what they say is also a quote, right? That's what it looks like. It looks like these are quotes, right? But that's only they're quoting in the story. But I want you to quote anything from the story that helps us understand that. So you can pull any sentence out. That's what he quotes. Does that make sense or no? Yeah, good. You guys have any ideas yet? Couple more minutes. We need more time. If you are done, put up your post-its up here, please.
Only got one.
Continue working on it. Continue working on it. Work together. Read the story. You're not work. You need to take. You can find evidence. Okay? Don't give me help. That's not where it goes. Where does it go? Underneath the claim. They got it. No, you don't have it written down. Make sure that you had it written down in your box, though. Okay. We have, so both are far away from home. So what are you doing here? Okay, so this one is getting there, close. Okay?
Is that mine?
Because where I live, everything is very small, said the little prince. Now, how does that help us understand that he doesn't live where they're at now?
Well, thanks, teacher.
Right there, everything's big. He's comparing it to where he lives, right? To where he's from. That shows that he's not from where they're at now. Does that make sense?
So, is it good?
That was great.
Yeah. Let's get it.
The pilot was in the Sahara Desert, right? And he crashed there, so he obviously doesn't live there. Shh, listen up. For those who didn't get it, this might be helpful. The little prince said, because where I live, everything is small. Another one, that was good.
Who said that? No, it doesn't.
Did you write in your graphic organizer underneath? Oh, thank you. The pilot crash landed in the Sahara Desert. Again, crash landed meaning he didn't live there. It's a good quote. I'm okay with that. And then there was nothing in his appearance that suggested a lost in the middle of the desert, 1,000 miles from any inhabited territory. Ooh, inhibited. What does that mean?
Inhibited?
Inhabited.
Yes.
Inhabited.
Yes, I do.
What does it mean?
Inhibited means that I can't live there.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not lived in.
That's what I said.
It's not lived in. It's okay. So no one lives there. Meaning that if no one lives there, they definitely don't. It's like a ghost town. Very good, guys. Very good. Very proud of you. So now, I want you guys to look for differences. One more difference. You can do this as a team, and this will be the ending of this, okay?
Yay!
Yeah. Okay. Alright. So, I need you, because we're not ready to read more. We're going to continue on as we go, and we'll read a couple chapters every couple weeks, okay? But right now, I want you guys to come up with another difference. For instance, what could be something that we can think of as a difference that you can do right now? Age? Are they different ages?
Yes. Well, it's a little prince and a big pilot. So
You say you look childish. I don't know. Okay, go ahead. Look in the quotes. Look in the quotes. Okay, the little prince wanted a sheep. The pilot was confused. That's a good difference between the two.
I remember the pilot was kind of childish too, remember?
That's a very good similarity. If you guys would like to continue on and put more similarities, I would very much appreciate that. I like the connections we're making. It's very good. Yes, Cameron.
pilot lives far away. Little prince lives on the desert. A sheep.
Okay, good. That's the differences?
And
Okay. Now, we were just talking that they both live far away from the desert, right? So the little prince was there, but there's hints that he doesn't live there. Okay? But very good. I like that you're trying. No. Yeah. Okay. We'll talk about it in a second, okay? So, I want you guys to spend as much time as you need to get that last box done. When you are done with that, we will do a raffle. you have any other homework that you need to do, please feel free to do that now. So you have that one last box. I will come around making sure you have it. You need to have direct quotes in there. Okay? Get direct quotes in there. There's no point there. You just put a quote. What are you saying the difference is? I know. It's still recording. Yeah, now you need quotes to support that. Do you want to take a quote back so you can put it in there? This one right here? No, you're good. So the difference could be age. Okay? Earlier today I found some good ones for age. So if you guys need help with the difference. Okay? I find some good ones for age. Seth, your phone away? Actually, give me. Oh, I need you to I need you to at least do one more difference. Look at age, okay? And I need direct quotes. Okay?
I don't like how this desk keeps on like me easily.
You see there's a thing on the mic coming with that. Focus on that. Are you done? Are you done?
What do we?
So this one, finish copying it down. That's all quote now. Where is the... Again, let me remind you that I need to first have the claim and then the quote. It cannot just be a quote. Okay, well, I was just telling you to do the last box, which is differences. Find a difference, you're going to have a claim, and then you're going to support that claim with a quote. I'm going to come around and check off your name and my list. And then you guys can get other work that you need to do. I know you have other work that you need to do. What do you need quotes showing us?
Yes.
That's this one? So these are all here, so I need to find a difference.
Yeah, but that's no problem. Everything's turning off.
Think about it.
Here goes a no.
So, yeah, we're done. No, why not? So let's look at age, okay? So if we know the age, we know he's older, right? So then how do we know? So I lived all alone, found him and I could really talk to. He's a pilot, right? If he's a pilot, he has to be kind of older, right? He can't just be a kid pilot. Why? He has to have a pilot, point blank. Right? So a pirate pilot, he has to go there, right? But when he lands and he meets his little friends, he talks about this page. Okay, so I stayed wide-eyed in that direction. Don't forget that. 1,000 miles away from any inhabited area, this little fellow seemed to be neither lost nor dying. There was nothing in his appearance that suggested a child lost. Children are young. Right? There you go. So I want you to say the claim is that they have different ages, different age.
Go out there.
That's good. Let's talk about this one now. So let's look at age.
Age is 26. No, he's in
What? Can you do me a favor? Ballerina, the Little Prince, and the Pilot.
I was a baby. I was the
Can you draw me the Little Prince and Pilot? And show me differences and similarities to the pictures. Okay.
Your map is off.
It's on the screen. So we're good.
I don't know what I'm doing.
If you look at it, he's the pilot's older.
So I'm getting man.
But this pilot is probably older than
And you also have
stuff. So that could be a quote. You can use that as a quote. Now, the child. He says he's a child. Like he says he looks like he would. There's something about. See? There was nothing in his appearance that suggested a child lost in the middle of the desert, 1,000 miles away from anything. He mentions him a child. If you finish him, I would like you. Okay, so when you're done, you show it to me, and then you're gonna put them together somewhere in your binder. No, it's already a whole bunch. Each box.
What is the question?
So you're looking at each. The difference between each. You finished? And you could leave it on the front of your desk. I'm gonna look at it, and you put it away, and then you can do homework. And last 5 minutes, I'll do it.
Wait, what's really? Oh, I forgot.
Where's that? What part of it? Where's it at? Alright, what time is it? Let's see. Let's wait, please. Because I want to make sure we have enough time to do everything. So, very good. So everybody put away, when you are done, put away what you have somewhere safe.